discover the fascinating world of the Book of Enoch, a captivating ancient Jewish text attributed to Enoch, Noah's great-grandfather. While it may not have made it into the official Bible, this remarkable book gives us a vivid peek into the past. Its stories and revelations offer intriguing perspectives on ancient beliefs, from angelic realms to the dawn of humanity. Exploring its pages, we unravel the mystery behind its omission and unearth the profound truths it holds about our ancient heritage, taking a journey through the ancient corridors of early Judeo-Christian thought with the Book of Enoch, affectionately known as 1 Enoch. This remarkable text, written over centuries, whispers secrets from as far back as the 3rd century BCE, with newer editions possibly reaching the 1st century CE. While its main language is the mysterious Ge'ez, fragments in Aramaic, Greek, and Latin have been unearthed, adding layers to its enigmatic tale. The roots of the Book of Enoch stretch deep into the soil of the Jewish Second Temple period, a time pulsating with theological and philosophical vigor. Picture a landscape where the winds of Hellenistic influence swirl, stirring new ideas that both harmonize and clash with age-old Jewish beliefs. This was an era colored by soaring apocalyptic hopes and a fascination with the celestial realm, where angels danced on the edge of human understanding. The Book of Enoch, along with other writings of its time, didn't present itself as a brand new revelation, but rather as ancient wisdom handed down through the ages. Being attributed to Enoch lent it an air of wisdom and authority. Enoch, briefly mentioned in Genesis as someone who walked with God and then disappeared, sparked curiosity. Various texts, including the Book of Enoch, expanded on his story. This book takes readers on a journey through celestial realms, describing the hierarchy of angels and their cosmic roles. It also dives into the story of rebellious angels called the Watchers, who defied divine order by mixing with humans and giving rise to giants known as the Nephilim. This tale offers a different perspective on the cause of the Great Flood, suggesting it was a response to the corruption brought about by the Watchers and their descendants. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church stands unique among Christian denominations for embracing the Book of Enoch as an essential part of their Old Testament. This distinctive choice traces back to Ethiopia's rich Jewish heritage and its relative seclusion from the religious debates shaping Christian doctrines elsewhere. In contrast, by the 4th century CE, other Christian traditions and Rabbinic Judaism had largely marginalized the Book of Enoch. It faded from Western Christian awareness, surviving only through occasional mentions by figures like Tertullian, who endorsed its value. Why was it sidelined? The reasons vary, from its controversial angelic tales to its potential challenge to established theological norms. Western unfamiliarity with the text persisted until the late 18th century, when Scottish explorer James Bruce returned from Ethiopia with copies, igniting scholarly interest. This led to translations, commentaries, and a re-evaluation of its significance. Though rooted in Jewish apocalyptic literature, the Book of Enoch touches on timeless themes: the struggle of good versus evil, the pursuit of divine wisdom, the dangers of arrogance, and the hope for redemption resonate universally. Canonization, the process of affirming certain texts as authoritative scripture, was a complex journey shaped by theological, political, and cultural influences. The Book of Enoch's omission from the canonical Bible puzzles many, given its early popularity. Numerous explanations, both overt and subtle, have been proposed to account for its exclusion. One of the big reasons why the Book of Enoch didn't make it into the mainstream was because of its controversial content. It dives deep into stories about fallen angels mixing with human women, which shook up how people saw the Genesis tale. Some folks worried this might mess with their understanding of angels and their relationship with the big guy upstairs. Plus, the book's detailed descriptions of heaven and all its angelic ranks didn't quite match up with what most Jewish and Christian folks believed back then. Another reason it got left out was because folks were really into the whole one God thing. They wanted to keep Jewish and Christian beliefs separate from the multiple God setups nearby. The Book of Enoch, with its long list of named angels and their specific jobs, seemed a bit too reminiscent of those other religions' God gangs. The reasons behind excluding the Book of Enoch were quite intriguing. First off, its authorship and age raised eyebrows. Although it says it was penned by Enoch VII back in Adam's time, it was actually written over centuries, blending different writing styles and ideas. Canonical texts, on the other hand, were prized for their clear origins and lineage. Plus, the Book of Enoch didn't help its case by lacking original Hebrew manuscripts. Most copies we have are translations, making it harder to verify its authenticity. The impact of key religious figures and councils was immense. In Rabbinic Judaism, for instance, there was a cautious attitude towards apocalyptic literature. Such texts, with their focus on the end times and speculative nature, didn't always align with the more immediate concerns of Jewish life and law. Similarly, early Christian councils like those of Hippo and Carthage in the late 4th century played crucial roles in shaping the Christian canon. They didn't just consider theological content, but also ensured alignment with emerging Orthodox Christian doctrine. The Book of Enoch, despite its unique perspectives, didn't gain consistent support from these influential figures and gatherings. Cultural and regional factors were also significant. The Ethiopian Christian tradition, for example, embraced the Book of Enoch, perhaps due to geographical and cultural isolation, which allowed certain texts to be preserved while they might be marginalized elsewhere. In regions like the Roman Empire, where theological debates were active, there was a continuous process of refinement and selection. Texts like the Book of Enoch often took a backseat to others that better supported prevailing theological views. Lastly, it's crucial to understand that the canonization process wasn't solely dictated by divine will, but also involved human deliberation and decision-making. Texts were debated, supported, opposed, and sometimes rediscovered, resulting in a canon that evolved over time. The wondrous world of the Book of Enoch, where a cosmic odyssey unfolds like no other, flipping through its pages and being swept away on a journey through celestial realms, each one bursting with its own unique wonders and enigmas. Enoch's adventure begins with a climb into the first heaven, a place that feels strangely familiar, yet brimming with otherworldly essence. Here, amidst the twinkling stars and celestial bodies, angels choreograph the dance of the cosmos, ensuring everything flows as it should. As Enoch ascends higher, he enters the second heaven, a realm pulsating with turmoil and tension. It's a stark contrast to the tranquility below, for here dwell the rebellious Watchers, once divine beings now bound in sorrowful captivity, awaiting their fate as a reminder of the consequences of cosmic defiance. Join Enoch as he unveils the mysteries of these celestial realms, offering us a glimpse into ancient perceptions of the universe, where divine beings and cosmic secrets intertwine in a mesmerizing tapestry of existence. In the third heaven, Enoch experiences a roller coaster of sights and feelings. On one side, he's mesmerized by lush gardens filled with sweet-smelling trees, where good folks bask in their well-deserved rewards. But just next door, there's a stark contrast, a place of reckoning, where the not-so-nice ones face their consequences. It's like a vivid painting of how heaven balances out the good and the bad. Moving on to the fourth heaven, Enoch's cosmic crash course continues. Now he's diving deep into the secrets of the sun and the moon's dance across the sky. He meets the celestial custodians behind these luminaries, getting a front-row seat to the universe's perfectly choreographed symphony. In the fifth heaven, there's a heavy vibe hanging in the air. It's where Enoch bumps into the Grigori, a bunch of angels who are feeling pretty down about their fall from grace and missing their old heavenly gig. Their sad songs are like a soundtrack to their regret for leaving behind all that divine goodness. Now, when Enoch steps into the sixth heaven, it's a whole different scene. Imagine a place where everything moves in perfect harmony, like a cosmic ballet. Angels are busy choreographing the stars, seasons, and even time itself, making sure everything ticks along just right. It's like peeking behind the curtain of the universe and seeing the flawless teamwork that keeps it all running smoothly. Envision Enoch's breathtaking journey through the heavens, where he stands humbled by the unimaginable. Here, the boundary between humanity and divinity is faintest, allowing him to witness countless angels harmonizing in celestial chorus, their voices akin to mighty rivers. In this ethereal realm reside the archangels, charged with monumental tasks like guiding earthly souls and chronicling their actions. But Enoch's voyage doesn't halt there. he ascends further, beholding the very throne of God in the lofty 10th heaven. This sacred expanse, rarely glimpsed, shines with unparalleled brilliance, epitomizing the awe-inspiring grandeur of the Most High. Yet, Enoch isn't a mere spectator on this celestial odyssey. He engages in profound conversations with angelic beings, delving into the mysteries of the universe. These exchanges highlight the profound truth that knowledge and wisdom are attainable treasures for those who earnestly seek them. The celestial voyage described in the Book of Enoch isn't just a thrilling adventure. It's a revelation of a universe governed by divine order and purpose. Through its portrayal of multiple heavens, it explores various aspects of existence, from the physical to the spiritual, shedding light on everything from the consequences of our choices to the eternal essence of the soul. One of the most gripping stories within the Book of Enoch is that of the Watchers. These celestial entities, tasked with supervising humanity, are depicted as rebels against divine laws whose actions shape the destiny of both heaven and earth in profound ways. The tale begins with angels descending to earth, captivated by the allure of human women and yielding to their desires. They marry these women, defying the natural order, and from this union arise the Nephilim, colossal beings often described as giants. Their presence disrupts the harmony of existence, leading to chaos, violence, and moral decay. However, the impact of these angels, known as the Watchers, goes beyond their offspring. Seeking favor with humanity, they share forbidden knowledge, revealing crafts and arts that were meant to remain hidden. This includes the secrets of metalwork, magical spells, and the interpretation of celestial omens. While this knowledge appears advantageous, it proves harmful when wielded by the unwise. Humanity becomes entangled in vice and moral decline, using this newfound knowledge for selfish ends, including warfare and personal vanity, straying further from divine purpose. In the celestial realm, where the stars hold sway, there's no turning a blind eye to the chaos below. The anguish of humanity, caught in the crossfire between the Nephilim's mischief and their own wrongdoings, echoes through the heavens, stirring the council of archangels to action. Among them stand Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, luminous beings pondering the weight of the situation and what must be done. Raphael takes on the solemn duty of containing Azazel, the leader of the Watchers, binding him in darkness until his final reckoning. Azazel's teachings of warfare and vanity have tainted mankind, leading them down darker paths. Meanwhile, Michael shoulders an even heavier burden: to confront the Nephilim and cleanse the earth of their corrupting presence. These celestial decisions set the stage for the Great Flood, a cataclysmic event meant to wash away the world's sins and offer a fresh start. In the midst of this impending disaster, Noah, a beacon of righteousness in a sea of depravity, is chosen to preserve life. Guided by visions and dreams interpreted by Uriel, he becomes humanity's last hope, saving a remnant to begin anew in the wake of the flood's cleansing waters. The story of the Watchers packs a powerful punch, offering lessons that resonate on many levels. At its core, it's a warning against overstepping boundaries, whether it's celestial beings breaking their rules or humans getting carried away with knowledge. But it goes deeper, touching on themes like temptation, the corrupting nature of power, and the delicate dance between free will and destiny. What's fascinating is how the story shows that everything is connected. The choices of a few can send shockwaves through the universe, affecting both heavenly realms and our own earthly existence. Yet, amidst all the tales of wrongdoing and consequences, there's a glimmer of hope. Characters like Noah stand tall, embodying righteousness even in the darkest times. They remind us that even when humanity stumbles, the light of goodness, guided by divine wisdom, never fades away. The Nephilim Mystery is like a captivating story from the olden days, especially in the Book of Enoch. These creatures, born from angel-human relationships, are described as huge, powerful giants with a mix of heavenly and earthly traits. Even though their time in history was short, they left a lasting impact on both humans and the records of angelic adventures. These Nephilim, born from the forbidden mingling of angels and humans, are known for their colossal size and insatiable hunger. Their arrival brings devastation as they ravage the land, consuming everything in sight. Their appetite knows no bounds, leading them to feast on animals and even their own kind. This gruesome behavior only adds to the chaos sparked by the Watchers, plunging the world into a dark spiral of violence and moral decay. Yet, it's not just their physical actions that make the Nephilim so terrifying. Their very existence disrupts the natural order as we understand it. In the divine plan, every being has its place and purpose. But the Nephilim, being hybrids, blur these boundaries, challenging the lines between angel, human, and beast. They serve as a stark reminder of what happens when we defy divine laws and give in to our unchecked desires. The Nephilim, those towering giants, held sway over Earth, but their rule was destined to be short-lived. As humanity's suffering grew louder and the corruption deeper, the Celestial Council couldn't ignore it any longer. They decided to put an end to the Nephilim's reign. Sending out their mightiest archangels, the Council declared war on the giants. It was a clash of titans, with battles raging not just between the Nephilim and the angels, but also among the giants themselves, driven by their own aggressive nature. Earth turned into a battlefield soaked in the blood of those who once thought themselves masters of it. In the end, the Nephilim met their demise. Some fell at the hands of their fellow giants, while others were vanquished by divine intervention. The climax came with the Great Flood, a catastrophic deluge that wiped out most life on Earth, including the last of the Nephilim. Now, all that remains are stories of their power and the lessons we learned from their rise and fall. The Nephilim leave a lasting imprint that goes beyond their mere presence in history. We see echoes of their story woven into the fabric of various cultures and legends. From the mighty Greek Titans to the colossal Norse Jotun, tales of giants and beings with extraordinary abilities abound across the globe. While it's hard to prove direct links, the fact that these stories resonate universally hints at our shared fascination with beings straddling the line between mortal and divine. Their legend doesn't just entertain, it provokes deep thoughts. How do we define the boundaries between realms, and what happens when they're crossed? Can those who are part light, part darkness ever find redemption, or are they doomed from the start? The tragic end of the Nephilim might suggest one thing, but their tale also serves as a sobering reminder of what happens when desire isn't tempered by wisdom. In the story of the Nephilim from the Book of Enoch, we find a captivating blend of history and metaphor. It's like a cautionary tale reminding us of the perils of going too far and upsetting the delicate harmony of the universe. The book is a treasure trove of angelic adventures and moral lessons. Through its pages, we journey alongside Enoch, catching glimpses of the future through his prophetic visions. These visions, rich with symbolism and vivid imagery, offer insights not just into what's to come right away, but also into events that stretch far into the future. Through the perspective of Enoch, we delve into an unfolding cosmic saga where themes of divine justice, mercy, and humanity's ultimate fate are illuminated. One of Enoch's most striking visions is the allegory of the animals, wherein human history and future events are symbolized through the actions of various creatures. The sheep, representing the Israelites, navigate through trials, tribulations, and triumphs, while predatory animals often symbolize oppressive empires or forces. This allegory, steeped in symbolism, provides a sweeping overview of human history, capturing its moments of victory, betrayal, and divine intervention. Enoch's prophetic insights extend to the fate of the wicked, particularly the fallen angels and their descendants. He foresees a time when the Watchers will be judged for their sins, barred from the heavens, and imprisoned, awaiting final condemnation into a fiery abyss, with their offspring, the Nephilim, meeting a cataclysmic end. Their era culminates in a flood that eradicates their malevolent influence. Envisioned beyond the horizon of foreseeable events, Enoch's revelations stretch into the realm of the ultimate climax, the end of days. In his words, he paints a vivid picture of a time when morality will crumble and the world will drown in wrongdoing and corruption. Yet, amidst this darkness, there is a glimmer of hope. Enoch foretells the advent of a savior, a righteous leader, who will emerge to bring balance and justice to the chaos. With divine authority, This figure will judge the deeds of both the living and the departed, ensuring that justice prevails and righteousness is rewarded. Adding depth to this apocalyptic foresight is the vision of cosmic transformation that accompanies the end times. The very fabric of the universe will convulse as the sun, moon, and stars deviate from their accustomed paths. Nature itself will rebel, with mountains shifting and valleys rising, heralding the dawn of a new era. In this celestial makeover, a heavenly city will descend, and a rejuvenated earth will flourish under the benevolent reign of the divine. Enoch doesn't just sit back and receive divine revelations like a passive observer. He actively engages with angelic guides, having conversations to grasp the full meaning behind the visions he sees. These exchanges show how intricate and profound the prophecies are, highlighting Enoch's burning curiosity to understand the divine plan completely. What really draws you in about the predictions in the Book of Enoch is how they manage to feel both immediate and timeless. Sure, they might relate to specific historical events and people, but their core themes, like justice, redemption, divine intervention, and the endless cycle of cosmic happenings, speak to us no matter when or where we are. The concepts of sin and salvation have echoed through time, speaking to audiences from every era about the grand drama of existence and our place within it. When we explore the prophecies of Enoch, we're drawn into the age-old debate of destiny versus free choice. The events predicted by Enoch appear fixed, yet his prophecies act as both a caution and a compass, hinting that our decisions and actions have the power to mold the future, woven into the complex narratives of the Book of Enoch. Enoch's grasp of the cosmic calendar is particularly striking, showcasing the profound layers of the text and its seamless fusion of celestial insights with terrestrial affairs. This calendar goes beyond simple timekeeping. It captures the pulse of the cosmos, revealing the synchronized ballet of earthly seasons and heavenly commands. The Book of Enoch dives into the intricacies of a solar calendar that's neatly organized into a 364-day year. It's divided into 4 quarters, each perfectly matching with key solar milestones, the 2 equinoxes and the 2 solstices. This breaks down further into 3 months per quarter, with each day carefully counted to maintain a smooth sync with the sun's journey. Unlike lunar calendars, which pivot around the moon's phases and often need extra days or months to stay in step with the solar year, Enoch's calendar is purely solar. But there's more to it than just astronomy. Enoch saw deep spiritual meanings in this calendar. The careful timing of festivals, rest days, and other important events is designed to ensure that human activities on Earth are in tune with heavenly patterns. This alignment is not just beneficial, but essential, bridging the earthly and the divine. Enoch emphasizes that sticking to this calendar is crucial. It's not just about keeping a schedule, it's a matter of spiritual integrity. Celebrating rituals or festivals outside of their designated cosmic times could strip them of their spiritual power. In Enoch's view, staying aligned with this celestial schedule is fundamental to ensuring that our spiritual practices are effective and meaningful. Enoch cautions us about the dangers of following an imperfect calendar system, hinting that it could disconnect us from the divine and bring chaos into our world. He doesn't just stop at the solar year, though. Enoch delves deeper, exploring the grand cycles of the cosmos itself. He talks about epic eras, massive spans of time where pivotal events, both in the heavens and on Earth, take shape. These epochs are often defined by moments of divine intervention, major disasters, or the rise and fall of entire civilizations. They provide a broader perspective on time, painting a picture of a universe that operates on a scale far beyond our everyday understanding. Central to this vast cosmic calendar is the concept of a divine order and balance. Just like the predictable progression of days, months, and seasons, larger events in the universe also follow a divine plan. This order, though mysterious and often beyond our grasp, highlights how everything is connected. Every occurrence, no matter how small it might seem, has its own role and significance in the vast, intricate tapestry of the cosmos. Enoch's exploration of the cosmic calendar offers us a captivating blend of the seen and unseen. While we can follow the celestial movements that mark time on this calendar, its true essence reaches far deeper, into the spiritual realm. This ancient system sheds light on the fluctuations of divine energies, offering guidance on how to align ourselves with these cosmic forces. For those of us in the modern era, Enoch's calendar is more than a relic of astronomical observations. It reminds us of the ongoing dance between order and chaos, the familiar and the unknown. In a world teeming with unpredictability and swift changes, the concept of a consistent, harmonious cosmic order offers a sense of stability and encourages us to contemplate our role in the grand scheme of things. Amidst the layers of the Book of Enoch, the prophet's visions of the end times stand out with unique intensity. Filled with apocalyptic symbols and laden with deep meanings, these visions provide a glimpse into the potential conclusion of human history and the ultimate fate of the universe, inviting us to ponder the profound and often mysterious path of our existence. Enoch's visions are far from mere daydreams. They are deeply embedded in the story, revealing a time of great turbulence both on earth and in the heavens. It's as if the universe itself is holding its breath, with stars misaligning and the natural world on the brink of disorder. At the heart of these revelations is the theme of judgment. There's a stark warning for the corrupt, be they mortal or otherworldly. Fallen angels, once radiant, now bear the scars of their misdeeds, shackled and doomed to an infernal fate. Humans are not exempt. Those who tread the path of corruption are held accountable, their actions weighed against a celestial scale, yet the narrative isn't all gloom. Amidst these dark warnings shine beams of hope and the promise of rebirth. Enoch foretells of a Son of Man, a messianic figure cloaked in authority and virtue. This radiant leader is more than just a symbol. He interacts with the people, offering guidance, wisdom, and comfort. Under his just rule, an age of peace and fairness will bloom, a future where harmony prevails, and a once divided humanity comes together, whole and spirited. The earth is undergoing a remarkable transformation. Where once there were barren landscapes, now lush fields and sparkling streams flourish. Cities previously seen as marks of human arrogance are being rebuilt as showcases of the seamless integration of nature and architecture. We are witnessing the rebirth of our world, an echo of the mysterious realm spoken of in ancient scriptures. Enoch's prophetic visions take this transformation beyond our planet, suggesting a change of cosmic proportions. This isn't just about Earth, it's a pivotal moment for the entire universe. As celestial bodies align, their energies send ripples across galaxies. Stars take on roles often attributed to angelic beings in these narratives, some falling from their lofty places, others burning brighter, heralding the dawn of a new era. Yet, despite the vastness and spectacle of these events, Enoch's story carries a deeply personal message. It calls on each of us to look inward, to consider our lives, our decisions, and the legacies we hope to create. It reminds us that even in a universe of unimaginable scale, our individual choices have far-reaching effects, shaping the future in ways both quiet and significant. Enoch's visions of the end times captivate us as they reflect our deepest fears and greatest hopes. Imagine a world teetering on the edge, fraught with dangers yet brimming with the promise of a brighter future. These visions challenge us to acknowledge the dual forces at play in our existence: darkness and light, chaos and order, constantly competing for supremacy. The Book of Enoch, with its rich tapestry of vivid narratives, celestial journeys, and profound prophecies, has fascinated generations. Over the centuries, a multitude of interpretations has emerged, each shaped by the unique context, beliefs, and existential questions of its interpreters. These varied perspectives have enriched the text, turning it into a theological beacon for countless seekers across different cultures and times. At the heart of the Book of Enoch's theological exploration is the nature of evil, the story of the Watchers, celestial beings who descend to earth and corrupt humanity, challenges traditional views on the origin of sin. Unlike the usual tales where human misdeeds precipitate a fall from grace, Enoch suggests a scenario where sin is introduced from above. This intriguing twist forces us to reconsider who is truly responsible for moral decay and questions the inherent nature of all beings, celestial and earthly alike. Enoch stands as a fascinating figure in religious texts, blurring the lines between humanity and the divine. Seen as righteous enough to walk alongside God's, his journey from mortal to a celestial being sparks intriguing discussions about our own potential to rise beyond our earthly limits and touch the divine, of course with some divine intervention. The apocalyptic visions found in these writings are a hotbed for lively theological debates. They delve into themes of the end times, including judgment, redemption, and cosmic shifts, which echo through various religious beliefs. However, Enoch's unique insights, especially his portrayal of the enigmatic Son of Man, a figure that hints at messianic qualities yet remains open to interpretation, offer fresh perspectives that enrich and challenge traditional views across different faiths. Enoch's cosmic calendar isn't just about aligning stars and dates. It delves into the deep connection between heaven and earth, infusing our days and rituals with sacred meaning. The precise timing of festivals and holy days outlined in this calendar isn't just for keeping track of celestial events, it's a spiritual journey. By following these divinely set timelines, we're not just marking time, we're syncing with the universe's rhythm, turning every moment into an opportunity to experience divine grace. However, the fact that the Book of Enoch isn't included in many traditional religious texts sparks a fascinating debate. Why is it left out? And what does this mean about the books we consider holy? The existence of the Book of Enoch invites us to explore the very essence of revelation. It challenges us to think about what criteria determine the sacredness of scriptures and encourages a dialogue about the balance between traditional authority and personal spiritual experiences. The Book of Enoch is experiencing a fascinating revival, thanks to modern insights drawn from historical criticism, comparative theology, and cultural studies. As we continue to blur the lines between myth, history, and allegory, Enoch emerges as a rich mosaic of stories that resonate on multiple levels, whether as historical chronicles, moral fables, or symbolic lessons. Its allure springs from its ability to spark curiosity, question conventional wisdom, and promote deep spiritual reflection. Within its pages, tales of angelic rebellion, celestial voyages, and apocalyptic visions act as poignant metaphors for the human experience, capturing our struggles, dreams, and the unending pursuit of knowledge. Enoch himself, a mysterious figure who traverses heaven and earth in his narratives, holds a special place in the rich fabric of Abrahamic traditions. His portrayal varies across Christian, Jewish, and Islamic texts, reflecting a vibrant exchange of theological ideas and historical contexts. In Christianity, particularly in the Ethiopian tradition, the Book of Enoch is revered. Early theologians like Tertullian treated it as canonical, viewing its teachings as divinely inspired. This cross-cultural treasure continues to captivate scholars and spiritual seekers alike, offering new ways to understand our past and its impact on our spiritual dialogues today. Early Christians often saw Enoch's portrayal of the Son of Man as a foreshadowing of Jesus Christ. Yet, as Christianity grew and its beliefs became more precise, the Book of Enoch fell out of favor and sparked some skepticism. By the late 4th century, most Christian groups had removed it from their official scriptures. The notable exception is the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which continues to hold the Book of Enoch in high esteem. Enoch holds a fascinating place in Judaic traditions, mentioned briefly in the Hebrew Bible's Book of Genesis as a righteous man who ascended to heaven. Yet his more detailed adventures, chronicled in the non-canonical Book of Enoch, delve into complex visions that have not been embraced in mainstream rabbinic Judaism. Scholars believe this distancing may stem from the book's Hellenistic influences and theological ideas that diverge from traditional Jewish thought. Despite this, Enoch's influence lingers in Jewish mysticism, especially within Kabbalah, where his themes of ascension and heavenly revelations echo strongly. Interestingly, Enoch's legacy extends beyond Judaism into Islamic tradition, which introduces us to Idris. Considered a parallel to Enoch, Idris is revered in the Quran as a prophet endowed with wisdom, piety, and patience, and notably, he too is raised to a high station. Islamic narratives, although brief in the Quran, are expanded in later interpretations and traditions that enrich Idris's story with Enoch-like elements. His heavenly ascent, encounters with angels, and divine messages. These themes resonate with Enoch's apocalyptic visions and find echoes in Islamic eschatology's dramatic portrayals of the end times and cosmic events. Enoch's legacy, therefore, bridges cultures and religions, weaving a rich tapestry of mystical and prophetic traditions. Enoch's portrayal across various religious traditions reveals just how richly woven the tapestry of Abrahamic religions is, showcasing the dynamic exchanges and transformations that have defined these faiths over centuries. At the heart of it all, Enoch represents a universally revered figure, a righteous individual blessed with divine wisdom. Yet each tradition colors his story slightly differently, reflecting their unique theological perspectives and historical backdrops. Rather than creating divisions, these variations open up fascinating pathways into a deeper appreciation of the shared roots and unique facets of Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Enoch, or Idris as he is known in Islamic tradition, acts as a connecting thread among these religions through shared narratives of divine revelation, ethical dilemmas, and the pursuit of ultimate salvation. The ongoing allure of Enoch across these traditions underscores some deeply resonant spiritual themes: the pursuit of enlightenment, the complex interplay between mortal beings and the divine, and a profound longing for transcendence. Enoch's ascension from the mortal world to the heavenly sphere echoes humanity's timeless quest to unravel life's great mysteries and achieve a deeper connection with the divine. The Book of Enoch, with its rich tapestry of celestial journeys, divine revelations, and ethical quandaries, has captivated the hearts and minds of seekers for centuries. This ancient text's ability to transcend traditional religious boundaries and encourage a deeper spiritual quest is truly remarkable, making it a timeless treasure in mystical and esoteric traditions. Take, for instance, its influence on Kabbalistic teachings within Judaism. The Kabbalah, known for its deep dive into divine emanations and the soul's ascension, echoes many themes found in Enoch. The mystical practice of Merkaba, with its focus on heavenly ascents, seems to draw directly from Enoch's own celestial expeditions. Moreover, Enoch's transformation into an almost divine figure mirrors the Kabbalistic journey toward spiritual elevation, seeking to align the soul with the divine. Through these connections, Enoch continues to inspire those on a quest to unlock deeper spiritual meanings and connections. The mystical traditions of early Christianity were deeply influenced by stories similar to those found in the Book of Enoch, especially in the ways they describe the soul's ascent from the earthly to the divine. These early mystics and ascetics saw their spiritual journeys reflected in Enoch's celestial adventures, drawing on his experiences as metaphors for their own quest for divine unity. They cherished the ideas of connecting deeply with God, understanding the order of angels, and experiencing the life-changing embrace of divine grace, themes that resonate deeply with Enoch's heavenly encounters. Similarly, the Hermetic tradition, which marries elements from Greek, Egyptian, and Judeo-Christian thought, echoes many ideas from the Book of Enoch. Both Hermeticism and Enoch's writings delve into the profound realms of secret wisdom, divine revelations, and the transformation of the soul. The story of Enoch, who received hidden knowledge directly from celestial beings, perfectly illustrates the Hermetic pursuit of gnosis, direct revelatory knowledge of the divine. This syncretic blend shows how ancient narratives can influence a rich tapestry of spiritual traditions, offering timeless insights into the mysteries of existence. Alchemy, often seen as the historical bridge to modern chemistry, is deeply rooted in spirituality and carries traces of Enochian thought. The age-old quest to turn base metals into gold wasn't just about the physical transformation. It symbolized a deeper spiritual refinement and ascension of the soul, much like the transformative journey of Enoch, who was privy to cosmic secrets. Through mystical practices, alchemists sought enlightenment and a rebirth of the spirit, echoing Enoch's profound metamorphosis. Freemasonry, too, with its rich tapestry of symbols, rituals, and a strong emphasis on ethical living, seems to reflect Enochian influences. Masonic lore, which often revolves around the quest for lost sacred knowledge, parallels the story of Enoch as the keeper of divine wisdom. His teachings on morality, integrity, and the fallout of straying from virtue dovetail with the foundational values of Freemasonry. Theosophy, a spiritual movement that mines ancient traditions for modern relevance, also taps into Enochian themes. Its belief in ascended masters, enlightened entities who guide humanity, mirrors the idea of Enoch as a heavenly intermediary, offering guidance from the divine realms. Similarly, Theosophy's focus on cosmic cycles, karma, and the evolution of consciousness reflects the insights Enoch had into the cosmic order and our role within it, highlighting a shared narrative of spiritual growth and understanding across these traditions. The Book of Enoch casts a wide net, influencing a plethora of mystical and esoteric traditions with its captivating stories. Rooted in specific cultural and historical moments, its narratives still strike a universal chord, exploring timeless themes like the pursuit of knowledge and the fine line between right and wrong, themes that echo across different cultures and beliefs. The journeys undertaken by its characters are as profound as they are transformative. Enoch ascends to the heavens, while Gilgamesh travels to the ends of the earth, each in search of wisdom and enlightenment. Similarly, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, with its collection of spells, rituals, and prayers, navigates the deceased through the trials of the afterlife. It shares a thematic kinship with Enoch's vivid portrayals of what lies beyond and the judgment awaiting souls, delving into the consequences of our moral choices and their lasting impact on our eternal destiny. Hindu scriptures like the Upanishads and Puranas are rich with tales of wise sages who, through deep meditation and divine encounters, gained profound cosmic knowledge. Tehi stories share a similar vibe to Enoch's celestial journeys, exploring deep existential questions, the relationship between the soul and the universe, and the ultimate pursuit of moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. Just like Enoch's conversations with angels, these texts feature enlightening dialogues between sages and gods, all focused on unraveling deep truths. Similarly, Greek mythology is filled with its own epic tales, where gods, demigods, and mortals are caught up in grand cosmic dramas that echo themes found in the story of Enoch. Take, for example, Prometheus, who bravely defied Zeus to bring the gift of fire to humanity, a story that mirrors the bold actions of the Watchers in Enoch, who descended to earth to impart forbidden knowledge. Both tales highlight the dangers of crossing divine limits, with Prometheus facing eternal torment and the story of Enoch leading to world-altering events. These narratives from different cultures weave together themes of wisdom, transgression, and the often harsh consequences of curiosity. Zoroastrian scriptures like the Avesta introduce us to a fascinating cosmic duel between Ahura Mazda, the supreme god, and Angra Mainyu, the embodiment of evil. This age-old story of light versus darkness echoes through the tales of Enoch, where the destinies of the righteous and the wicked unfold dramatically. Both traditions highlight the importance of moral integrity, divine justice, and the eventual victory of good over evil, offering rich parallels that engage the mind and soul. On a different note, the Tao Te Ching, a cornerstone of Taoist thought, while distinct in form and approach from the Book of Enoch, explores similar themes of harmony, balance, and the profound understanding of universal laws. Enoch's insights into the cosmic order and the dynamic balance of creation's forces share a spiritual kinship with the Taoist pursuit of living in tune with the Tao, or the ultimate way. This shared wisdom underscores a universal quest for understanding and aligning with the mysterious rhythms of the cosmos. When we place the Book of Enoch alongside other ancient texts from around the world, we discover a fascinating tapestry of themes that connect us all. These stories, whether they come from far-flung corners of the globe or from different epochs, speak to universal human experiences, the drive to understand the world around us, the balancing act between pride and humility, our curiosity about what happens after death, and our yearning to be part of a greater cosmic story. These shared concerns remind us that no matter where or when we live, our spiritual and existential questions are often the same. The journey of the Book of Enoch in the realm of religious study mirrors the larger dynamics of how we engage with ancient wisdom. This text, with its deep impact on early Judeo-Christian thought, had once slipped from the mainstream, no longer featured in canonical teachings. Yet, in recent times, the Book of Enoch has seen a resurgence, shining once again in the spotlight of modern interest. This revival not only brings its timeless themes back into contemporary discussions, but also reaffirms its enduring value in exploring the depths of human belief and philosophy. The revival of interest in the Book of Enoch is a tale of adventure and discovery dating back to the late 18th century. It was during this time that Scottish explorer James Bruce stumbled upon several copies of this ancient text in Ethiopia. Incredibly, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church had preserved the book as part of their religious canon, while it had slipped into obscurity in the Western world. Bruce's discovery came as a thrilling surprise to scholars back home, reigniting a passion for this almost forgotten work. As translations and in-depth studies of these manuscripts unfolded, they revealed a fascinating world of visions, prophecies, and revelations attributed to Enoch. This spurred a resurgence of scholarly and theological interest that continues to this day. Equipped with the latest in archaeological discoveries, linguistic insights, and analytical methods, modern biblical scholars have been able to place the Book of Enoch within the rich context of Second Temple Jewish literature, offering new perspectives on its meanings and implications. When the Dead Sea Scrolls were unearthed at Qumran in the mid-20th century, among the ancient texts were fragments of the Book of Enoch in Aramaic. This discovery highlighted the book's significance to the Essenes and its broad recognition during the Second Temple period. In a time marked by both deep spiritual inquiry and secular doubt, the Book of Enoch struck a chord on several levels. Its vivid apocalyptic visions, intricate descriptions of celestial orders, and profound moral teachings sparked rich theological debate. Scholars have delved into its impact on the authors of the New Testament, noting reflections of Enoch's themes in the epistles and the Book of Revelation. The intriguing references to the Nephilim, the Watchers, and Enoch's journey to the heavens have ignited discussions, varying interpretations, and even permeated pop culture, influencing everything from books to movies. For theosophists, mystics, and advocates of alternative spiritual paths, the Book of Enoch has been a beacon, crossing conventional religious divides and inviting a broader spiritual dialogue. The Book of Enoch captivates with its intricate symbolism and vivid portrayals of human interactions with the divine, striking a chord with those who seek spiritual insights beyond traditional boundaries. Its timely themes of direct revelation and ascension are particularly appealing in our turbulent times, marked by environmental issues, wars, and social upheavals. Enoch's apocalyptic visions now carry a sense of urgent relevance. This ancient text resonates on a deep level today, touching on themes of divine justice, the punishment of the evil, and the salvation of the good. It encourages us to reflect on moral values, justice, and our role in the greater cosmic scheme. With the rise of digital technology, the Book of Enoch has never been more accessible. Thanks to the internet, translations and discussions about Enoch spread across digital platforms, reaching a worldwide audience. Online study groups, podcasts, and academic forums have opened up new avenues for exploring Enochian wisdom, fostering a wide range of interpretations and deeper understanding across diverse communities. The Book of Enoch's comeback in today's world isn't just about rediscovering an ancient manuscript. It marks a revival of its deep-seated impact on how we comprehend theology, history, and literature. In modern academic discussions, this text is celebrated not just as an old relic, but as a vibrant subject ripe for interpretation, debate, and exploration. Theologically speaking, scholars of today are often caught up in the intriguing interplay between the themes of Enoch and the established beliefs of mainstream Judeo-Christianity. Despite the Book of Enoch not being included in the primary texts of the Christian or Jewish faiths, its echoes throughout recognized scriptures are unmistakable. Take, for instance, the New Testament's Epistle of Jude, which directly references Enoch, sparking lively academic debates about its possible influence on the vivid imagery found in the Book of Revelation. Thus, while the Book of Enoch may not hold the same canonical status, theologians acknowledge its crucial role in enriching our understanding of early Christian and Jewish ideologies. Historians who dive into the Second Temple period often turn to the Book of Enoch to better understand the time's intricate socio-political and religious currents. Composed during an era marked by significant turmoil, such as the Jewish diaspora, the spread of Hellenistic culture, and the friction among different Jewish sects, this book provides a window into the ideological battles and dreams of the time. The apocalyptic themes of the Book of Enoch resonate deeply, reflecting the fears and hopes of a community wrestling with the rapid shifts in their world. Literary experts also treasure Enoch for its rich literary qualities. They delve into its composition, language, and artistic techniques, finding much to explore in its vivid imagery, allegorical storytelling, and complex symbolism. This makes the Book of Enoch not just a historical artifact, but a treasure trove for those passionate about ancient literature. Exploring the Book of Enoch opens up a fascinating window into the past, where its importance only grows as it's compared with other ancient writings, enriching our understanding of humanity's shared stories. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls, especially the Enochian fragments unearthed at Qumran, has been a game-changer, firmly establishing the text's historical value in academic circles. These fragments not only confirm the text's old age, but also introduce variations that invite scholars to dive deeper, unraveling new layers about its creation, how it was passed on, and how it evolved over time. Yet, navigating the mysteries of the Book of Enoch isn't without its hurdles. Its unclear origins, the possibility of having been written by multiple hands, and its rich tapestry of textual variations pose a significant challenge for scholars. They walk a fine line, constantly balancing careful analysis with the risk of speculative interpretations. The ongoing debates about when it was written, who it was meant for, and its connections with other ancient manuscripts keep the study of Enoch lively and continuously evolving. This vibrant scholarly debate ensures that the exploration of Enoch remains as dynamic and intriguing as ever. The Book of Enoch captivates with its vivid blend of visions, parables, and celestial journeys. It weaves an elaborate cosmology that has left a lasting impact on various cultures throughout history. Its compelling narratives of angels, rebellious watchers, and divine judgments have not only shaped religious perspectives, but have also sparked the imagination of countless storytellers and filled many with wonder about the mysteries of the cosmos. One of the most significant ways Enoch has influenced society is through its detailed exploration of angelology. It presents a complex hierarchy of angels, outlines their duties, and delves into the repercussions of their actions. This portrayal of a celestial order and the dramatic stories of the fallen watchers have deeply shaped the Judeo-Christian understanding of angels. This influence extends through art, literature, and religious teachings, enriching our cultural and spiritual landscape. Enochian themes resonate deeply in our culture, from the familiar images of guardian angels to the captivating stories of fallen angels. Enoch's ancient tales of the Nephilim, the giant offspring born from the union of heavenly watchers and earthly women, continue to fascinate and inspire. These towering figures, blending human and divine traits, symbolize the peril of overstepping natural limits, the potential consequences of unchecked power, and the inevitability of divine judgment. These stories of the Nephilim echo across various cultures, underscoring a universal intrigue with beings that exist between the realms of gods and men. Moreover, the apocalyptic visions within Enoch's writings strike a chord, particularly during times of significant upheaval or when society grapples with moral uncertainties. Such tales remind us of our enduring search for meaning and the constant interplay between divine providence and human action. Enoch's visions of a purified world where righteousness ultimately prevails have brought comfort to those enduring difficult times. In the early days of Christianity, when believers faced harsh persecution and throughout the turbulent Middle Ages, Enoch's predictions of divine rescue offered a shining ray of hope. They reminded the faithful that the trials of this world are only temporary. The Book of Enoch also offers a broader societal lesson on the perils of unchecked authority and the responsibilities tied to possessing knowledge. Even the fallen watchers, with their divine origins, suffer severe consequences for their transgressions. Their story is a powerful, enduring reminder of the importance of humility, ethical behavior, and recognizing one's limits. The impact of the Book of Enoch is particularly profound in Ethiopian society. Having been part of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church's canon for centuries, its stories, morals, and teachings are woven deeply into the cultural and religious fabric of Ethiopia. Enoch's influence is evident in Ethiopian festivals, rituals, and everyday customs, showcasing the book's significant and lasting influence. This makes the Book of Enoch not just a historical text, but a vibrant part of Ethiopia's living heritage.